kneel down.
Here comes the engine's gonna hook up.
Ready? It's gonna bump into us. Very gently.
Hang on.
What? No, it didn't.
See how slow it's going.
Oh yeah, Percy, yeah. I guess I should give you guys your picture.
Who's waiting to conductor? Here it comes.
Here it comes.
It's gonna couple up. See the coupler? Here it comes. Whoa! Was that cool?
It hooked up to
Can we
us.
go back now?
You can see Percy over there. If you look over there, you can see Percy.
Is open, please make sure it's securely fastened above the friction safety latch. If you haven't already done
See
so,
Percy?
please tear off the perforated barcode strips from your tickets and have them ready for the trainmen as they come through your car in just a couple of moments. Thank you very
Hey there,
much.
little guy.
All aboard.
There's the Pittsburgh. Is that lunch?
The route over which we're traveling today is one of the oldest railroad right-of-ways in the entire world. It was given to the Strasburg Railroad Company by an act of the Pennsylvania legislature on June 9, 1832. For over a century and three-quarters, this very railroad has been serving the communities of Strasburg and Paradise without cessation. This is not an enterprise that sprang up yesterday. Over 8 generations of passengers have rode the road to Paradise before you folks got here. In a few moments, we will be crossing Fairview Road. Once we cross Fairview Road, you'll notice a row of motion-picture cabooses on your left-hand side. They belong to the Red Caboose Lodge and Restaurant, where you can sleep overnight in a real railroad caboose. And just beyond that, the National Toy Train Collectors Museum, housing a fabulous collection of antique toy trains. Fairview Crossing is next. Fairview.
You're right, we stayed in the baggage car, didn't we?
but equipped with local stockholders and dedicated railroad funds. It was back in 1958 when 24 dedicated railroad funds purchased the line to save it from bankruptcy and the road. This group organized the most unusual railroad fashion, with one president and 23 vice presidents. They all donated their time, their money, and much hard work, strictly as a labor of love, for the public railroad and for the good of the cause. Every nickel of profit is brought right back into the railroad. In fact, the Strasburg continues this tradition of historic preservation. On average, the railroad will spend between $250,000 to $750,000 restoring each of these antique locomotives and cars. And none of it is done using any state or federal subsidies or stimulus packages.
Hey Dad, looking at the engine? Let me get a good glimpse of it. It's really warm in here.
1870.
This is a pretty old train, isn't it?
Definitely somewhere under 88 miles per hour. Way under 88 miles per hour. Esmond Crossing is next. Esmond.
That's a farm.
And originally was a home with Perry, a wheelwright and commissary. As we come out of Groundhog Cut, coming up on your right and left is the Cherry Cliff Adventure Farm, home of the world famous Amazing Race corn maker. The objective is to find your way from right up to the fight of the farmers to weather without getting lost. They have games, music, food, cooking farm from attractions, and petting food, and fun for the entire family. The Adventure Farm is in the late days of the record. You try to make the farm represent your mother way and live the farm of your dad. Shortly, our train will pass Ross Road. We will not stop for passengers in this direction. However, in the summer when two trains are running, we do stop here to meet the other train and get cars ticketed on the return portion of our trip. This is in fact one of the very few places in the country where you can see two steam-powered marathon trains pass each other on a regular basis. As you look out the right side of the train on the 1-2-5 position, you'll notice a big white pond in the valley. A typical Lancaster County Amish farm, neat and clean but very plain. There are no carpets, no curtains, no electric lights, no radio, television or telephones, no computers, no cell phones, and no automobiles. This farmer drives and works a buggy, and there are plenty of big horses, mules, and willing hands to help with the hard work of farming. In addition to dairy cattle, the produce consists of corn, wheat, rye, hay, grain, barley, alfalfa, soybeans, and the famous Lancaster County broadleaf tobacco. These are a peaceful, prosperous, and pious people, contributing greatly to the farm economy of Lancaster County, and we are very proud to have them as our neighbors. Attention, all children on board the train. Do you believe in ghosts? Well, many years ago, in the second valley to your right, there used to be a narrow gauge railroad, the Lancaster, Oxford, and Southern. I heard someone say echo. No. That's not an echo, folks. Why, we paid that ghost $27.50 a day just to do that for us. That makes the ghost the highest paid employee on our railroad. Nobody's ever seen the ghost, but somebody keeps cashing all those paychecks. Speaking of ghosts, that's Spectre's graveyard coming up ahead and off to your left. Is there anyone on board for the graveyard? Up on the hill in that graveyard, which is one of the oldest Lancaster County, is buried Marie Curie, a French Huguenot who fled France in the early 1700s to escape religious persecution. She and her followers fled France for England, where they obtained a land grant for 2.5 square miles of land from William Penn, and finally arrived here in 1712. It was they who named her colony Paradise. Now back then, 300 years ago, this was America's frontier, and only Marie Curie, her followers, the Pequot Indians, and Hansford and his followers were here at the time. Now we're approaching the Strasburg's one and only bridge. It's darn near 16 feet long. This new bridge replaced an older one to accommodate the railroad's growing stream of incoming freight traffic. And we are doing our best to preserve the life of this bridge. So we have discovered in some very unscientific research that if you lift your feet off the floor, you'll take some weight off the coaches and therefore stress off the bridge. Do us a favor and lift those feet off the floor as we come over the bridge. Their styles of dress, their mode of travel, their entire way of life is the same today as it was 2 3/4 centuries ago. Now just ahead is the Lincoln Place Picnic Road. If you wish to get out for a picnic, please move to the platform where you see a train lane. Then follow the redstone path to the road. Unless you intend to spend at least 1 hour here or freeze to death, our only request is that you remain in the grove and please do not wander the surrounding tracks, including Amtrak's high-speed main line. Original route of the Philadelphia and Columbia Railroad, which became part of the mighty Pennsylvania Railroad in 1857. This was an important stop on the Pennsy, with more than 30 trains per day scheduled in 1898. 4 mainline tracks remained until 1961. Today, only 2 tracks owned by Amtrak remain, and more than a dozen trains still pass here daily, but they don't ever slow down. In the earliest days of railroading, when trains were pulled by horses, this was a horse-changing station. Where the white buildings stand today, once stood Henry Lehman's Hotel. He supplied fresh horses for the train and refreshments for the passengers. Also, on February 22nd, 1861, a special train carrying President-elect Abraham and Mrs. Lincoln stopped here briefly, and he addressed a crowd of several thousand people as he journeyed to his inauguration and destiny in Washington, D.C. A little more than 4 eventful years later, another special train passed in the opposite direction, bearing the slain president's body on its sad journey back to Illinois. Paradise will be next. Soon, you will be in paradise. Which used to be based out in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It weighs 185 tons and originally ran on the Norfolk and Western Railway in southwestern Virginia. This tender carries 10 tons of coal and 10,000 gallons of water. On a typical round trip, our locomotive will consume a half ton of coal, all hand shoveled by our firemen into a 2,000-degree firebox. And it will use almost 1,000 gallons of water, or about as much as what's contained in your swimming pool back home. And this is for each trip that we will make today. In just a few moments, we'll bring 185 tons of old steam locomotive number 475 right past your window.
What?
Our engineer today is Eric, and our fireman today is Richie.
Switching it.
Please be sure to give them a really big wave. Give them cheers as they pass by. It makes them very happy. And besides, we wouldn't want them to leave us here in paradise all alone, now would we?
There's a highway.
Looks like it's gonna go that way this time.
Here comes buddy.
Whoa! Look at it go! It is, but it's gonna couple up on the other side, okay? So we got to see some pretty cool things. It's gonna couple up on that side, and then it's gonna pull us back. Push, come over here. Now it's gonna pull us forward now. Yeah, well, this time it's going to hook up the coal car to the train. It's going to, the train's going to nice picture. Forward. Do you want to sit there this time? It looks like it might go to the other side of it. Well, not to another engine. That's the only engine, but the engine wants to.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant. Okay, so let's get this DVD, Dad. Motel. Just want to get one last shot of Percy and Thomas as they drive by.
On aboard the best friends express, the sun will shine and Thomas to rest. Yeah, come on board the best friends express, adventure time from north, south, east, and west. A special
happy Thanksgiving. I said it before, I'll say it again. It's everyone's really useful engine. So, until next time, Thomas, so long.